to actually do a business session. You know, I've been doing this broiler chicken business. I think now it's in January next year. It will be the third full year being in this particular business. Now, what this business specifically needs is patience. It needs someone with patience. It needs someone. It requires someone who is dedicated. And most of the times I've realized if you're doing this business, you have to be there, especially the person who is doing business, or make sure that the place where you're doing this business is under surveillance. At least you are able to actually see what is happening, maybe by using cameras and so forth. I'm planning to expand this business and take it actually home, because agriculture, as much as the economy may not be performing very well, you will not go wrong, especially in a country like Zimbabwe, whereby there are issues of food insecurity. This can actually, it's a business opportunity that can thrive, especially when you are doing it as a standalone being. You look for your capital, you harness the resources. What is basically needed, firstly, I approve when you want to start this business, you need to start with about 100 chicks. Don't start with many. These 100 chicks will help you to learn how to actually grow this particular business, so that it can add to your income. You know, most of us as Africans, we rely on working. I also do work. That's why you see most of my videos, they are actually posted while I'm at work, complaining of sound and so forth. When I'm at home, there is slightly improvement. Very soon there will be improvement, by the way, because today they should be completing the office where I will be working at. In fact, they were supposed to, but tomorrow I'm sure we will see some action. Maybe if I have time, I will take some visuals to see the developments that we've made in the office. So, how will this business change your income? I believe this video I'm making it mainly for people who are at home, you know, and even those who are abroad. Guys, let's invest. Especially, don't look to buy a stand these days in urban areas. No, it's old-fashioned. Go to your rural area. There you can easily get a stand in your rural area. While you're still working, buy a lithium batteries. They are very, very good. Start even 24 volts. 24. Yes, is it that 24 volts? It can actually help you a lot. Buy lithium batteries. You can even buy the good one. What I can recommend is about 52 point something volts. That one is great. You can actually be cooking with it. You can be, everything. Your fridge, as many as you can. It requires about 6 solar panels up there with it, as well as a good inverter also. Well, I don't know where am I going with this. So, and at home there is not much noise like in cities where I am at the moment, where sometimes this business doesn't require noise. And for example, this business, if you start with 100 chicks, I will make these estimates based on South African rand. If you start with 100 chicks, this chick one, it goes for around 10 rand each chick here. So if you get 100, you would have spent how much? That's, I think, about 1,000 rand. Now you look for bags to feed these chickens. I think these ones would need about 2 bags of starter. And then you need about, to be safe, about 12, maybe let me say 15 bags of grower. That's what you need. You don't essentially need the finisher, because to me it's useless. I've never used it. I don't want to tell you something that I have not used it. So now if you make calculations, you will discover spend about maybe less than 5,000 these things. Of course, there are other additional stuffs that are needed, like what I'm putting down here for chickens to feel warm, charcoal. There are places where it is actually cheap. For example, it's wind in Cape Town, so I'm using charcoal. And then obviously these things to put food, you see, to put water, you also need some vitamins. These are just small things which are not that expensive. So when you are starting, it will be, the profit will be less, but second month going forward, for example, if you spend 5,000, then your profit, if all chickens grow very well, your profit is bound to be 50% or 40% if you are keeping them very, very well. For example, I was talking in rands. Okay, you sell this chick for 100 rands. Now, if you sell it for 100 rand, all of them, you'll be having something like 10,000 rand. And then your profit would be 5,000 rand. I'm talking about the profit that you make within a period of 6 weeks, that you add also to your income. So I say to start with 100. If you master how this business is done, like me, I've mastered it. So here I put, for example, here there are about 152 chicks. Yeah, 152 chicks. Here they came yesterday. I think if I get some time, I'll be showing you the progress of these chicks. But the thing is, people don't pay attention, especially to very, very important and formal stuff, especially on this channel. If I post about something to do with business, I see views, they're not so good. It is because we see it as not important, but business is the way to go. Agriculture is the way to go, especially for Africa. I can attest to you, agriculture is the way to go. And there is a lot of money in agriculture. Of course, it looks like a dirty thing to do. There is absolutely a lot of money. And I'm not only speaking about this. Let me just, because very soon I think I'll be showing you some pictures. There's a lot of work I'm doing at home there. Let's hope these jealous rascals, but anyway, I'm not afraid of them. So there's a lot of work agricultural I have decided to do. I'm still building there. Very soon I'll be showing you when I'm done. For example, this chicken business, I think I have explained it. The other option agricultural, if you buy about 5 pigs, and then you buy one male pig. Pigs, like they actually they give birth. I mean, because of I don't know the word that I should use, but they actually bear after within a year 2 times, and they do not less than 10, sometimes 15, especially if you know the tricks. If you don't feed them so much when they are actually at the mating stage there, you can get something like that twice a year. So if you start with 5, which means within a period of let's say 6 months, this is rain, we thank God for the rain. Within a period of 6 months, I hope you are able to hear me. Within a period of 6 months, you would be having within a pig, let's say they give birth each 10, so you will be having something like 50, you know, I mean 50 within those 5 female pigs. And then calculate, if they do it twice, you'll be having something like 100 within a year, a period of a year, because they bear twice. Now, count my brothers and sisters, and if you become patient, I'm talking about home, we've got a lot of land there that we are supposed to convert it and be actually using it. Now, if you don't eat those, you allow them to go for another 2 years, how many pigs will you be having? So, in my humble opinion, agriculture has a lot of money. Unfortunately, there is a lot of wind here because I've opened the door, so I have to stop. But I hope I inspired one or two. Let's go into business, specifically farming. You will see one day, you will thank me. Thank you very much for watching us. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the black subscribe button so that next time when we film live, you become the first one to watch us.